South Bronx, Webster Projects. I was 5, 6, 7. The first time I saw a junkie in the staircase dead. Crack came around 1983, 84. I say 3 months after crack hit the streets, everything was different. Anybody could go buy 4 grams of coke, some baking soda, learn how to cook it, go outside and sell it. Anybody. The people who didn't graduate, who didn't do shit with themselves, were getting money. The people who were coming home from work and all that decided to stop at that corner one day, made the biggest mistake of their life and said, hey, let me get 2 of those. And then they came back an hour later. Let me get another one. And then they came back 8 hours later with their VCR on their shoulder. You know what I mean? Crack was, it was a monster. The situation has begun again, but this time I'm in a better situation. We pillaged through villages with the illest of grimaces on our faces. I used to wear my boots with no laces. My homie Payne told me, 9, finish your breakfast. Jesus hanging from my necklace, I perfected. I discovered hip hop when I was about 11, outside my window. I said to my grandma, my exact words was, Grandma, somebody's outside with their record player. And I'm hearing this music and I'm hearing this breakbeat and it was the dun 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, I was stuck. And I see Puerto Rican guys in the park that don't be in this park. It was a mob of them. And I'm thinking they're fighting because they're standing in this big circle and then the blacks are standing in this big circle and then the guy disappears. And then he pops up off the ground, so then people start moving and I see him breakdance. Well, now I know what it was. At the time, I'm like, he's spinning on his back. Everybody's going, oh! Then the next guy comes and he's in his face and that was like a peace thing. The wordplay necessary to invoke an emotion out of the listeners. Ball heads, fill up the clip, look like a bunch of Hare Krishnas till I let them go like old grudges. The writing's on the wall until I come through and smudge it. I'm way out of your budget. Are you not entertained? Am I not what I claim? It's like a shock to your brain. Before I was non-double-M, I was a member of Deuces Wild. Deuces is Deaf. Chuck Chill Out managed us. It was me, Funkmaster Flex, and my friend Tito, who he was known as Centipede at the time. When the Deuces Wild thing kind of ended, me and Flex decided to continue. So the name change was non-double-M. He loved everybody. I was like, wow, that's different. Me and Flex made a couple of songs together, and my voice started to develop and change and get stronger. Him calling me and he said, I got this instrumental record, this 6 Million Ways to Die record. Next thing you know, they wanted to do a video.
Pop goes the gat, I get over like a fat rat. Funkmaster Flex and non-double-M. Mad facts, skills on the tables and the mic with that.
6 million ways to die.
And then we started getting a lot of attention. Flex was on the radio. Me and Flex started going through some, I don't want to say creative shit, but I think we just was growing apart. So I started to go to some of the places that was interested in me and him as a duo, and they no longer were interested. They was like, I'm gonna call Flex. I said, well, we're not working together no more. They was like, okay, I'll call you Monday. Remember, he's got power, he's on the radio, you know what I mean? Don't get mad at me, Flex, you know this shit is true. The game needs me. You are taking an L, no smacking Beasley. See me skating through hell like it was easy. Fire all behind me, no rapper can outrhyme me. Here's a tip. Never fall in love with nothing tiny. It could be gone in a minute. I'm at the line of scrimmage, and a watch still tells time with no diamonds in it. You spend your whole life making your first project, which is what I feel like I've done this time. It's been 22 years since my last album. It's almost the same as it took me the first time. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling people when you hear this album, and I'm not one, I've been out here for a long time. I've been under the scene. I haven't been on camera or talking, even on my social media, talking crazy like, yo, my new shit, yo, because I hate when people do that. I haven't been, I'm telling you now, my new shit, game changer, game over. I don't like where I'm at in the history books. I told Flex that shit. I don't like where I'm at in the books when they talk about, it's gonna change now. Trust me. I never stopped working on my craft to get better. I tell people all the time, I was hanging with Melly Mel, and me and him were talking, I'm spitting for him, he's like, what the fuck, you better than, you know what I mean? I'm like, dog, thank you, I work hard though. That's why I'm talking like this. I worked hard. I didn't just wake up and say I'm gonna do, I worked real hard. I studied my craft. I studied how to be the best me, not trying to, still being original, not trying to do what nobody else is doing. And no one else can talk about the shit I'm talking about unless you've been here this long and you've seen what I've seen, you know what I mean? I'm dropping a lot of knowledge. I'm also talking a lot of shit, but it ain't that young, dumb shit. Don't let them fool you while I school you. It behooves you. Remain still until you hear something that moves you. A few screws loose, but I'm maintaining. A couple shots missed, but I'm still aiming. Who you blaming for this lack of creativity? Well, actually, these snakes can't rattle me. They stand behind the fence, packed in like cattle be, while me and the snow goons came to save you like the cavalry. I'm sick with it, there's no cure or remedies. Facts, I keep it 100 like centipedes. Perhaps you was unaware, I was unafraid. They underhanded, that's why I got underpaid. Now I understand, even though they trash, they still getting cash, even a garbage can. Peace.